Okay, this next one's pretty simple, but I think you'll like it. ECMAScript 6 now has support for default parameters. So imagine you have some kind of function here called apply discount, and you give it the cost of something as well as the discount you want to apply. And then, so for example, if the cost is $100 and you want to apply a 10% discount, then we could figure that out by saying return cost minus the discount, right? So as an example, the cost is 100, we multiply that by the discount, and we get 10, and then we subtract that number from the original cost, and we get 90, which is 10% off. Okay, so yeah. Now, what if we wanted a default parameter here? Or in other words, if you do not provide a discount, we will automatically use 10%. A lot of stores have that, in fact, a lot of local stores. So maybe all you have to do is ask for a discount, and they will give you 10%. Okay, well, typically with ES5, you end up having to do something like this. You say, to set a default, we're going to set discount equal to either what you passed in, if anything, otherwise I will default to 10%. So now, if we were to try that out, apply discount to 100, and we'll do 40% off, and why don't we alert that? If I switch to the browser, give it a refresh, 40% off of 100 is $60. Okay, but now I'm going to use the default. I will remove that, and now it should say 90 because the default is 10% off. Okay, well with ES6, yeah, we don't have to do any of this stuff anymore. Instead, just like PHP or most other modern languages, we can just add it up here. So I can assign it there, and I will still get the same thing. Now, one cool thing about this, a little bit unique, is this doesn't have to be any kind of like primitive value. For example, maybe you have a different function or a different method that will get the default discount rate, and that will return 10. You know what I mean? So if you want, you can call that function directly here. So that's a little unique and very cool. So give it a refresh, and we still get the exact same thing. All right, so that's default parameters in ECMAScript 6.